Have you ever woken up feeling completely drained, your body aching and your mind clouded by worries, only to reach instinctively for a pill just like every other day? What if I told you that there is another way, a path to true healing that starts from within, without relying solely on medication? Imagine awakening to a life where inner peace, vibrant health, and genuine joy are not elusive dreams, but realities you experience every day. In today's fast-paced, often superficial world, we're bombarded with the message that our happiness depends on constant external validation, on friendships, social status, and endless interactions. Yet, the ancient wisdom of Buddhism teaches us something radically different. True healing and fulfillment come from reconnecting with our inner self, rather than chasing fleeting moments of external approval. We can learn to cultivate a deep, abiding contentment by nurturing our mind, body, and spirit. This journey is not about rejecting the world or isolating ourselves. It's about discovering that solitude is not a void to be feared, but a sacred space, a gateway to self-discovery and personal liberation. In our youth, we might have equated being alone with loneliness. However, as we grow older, we begin to see that genuine contentment arises from within, from the relationship we cultivate with ourselves. Imagine sitting by a quiet river at sunset, with the gentle ripples reflecting golden hues and your breath in perfect harmony with nature. In these moments, the world seems to whisper that true peace is found not in constant chatter, but in the quiet depth of your own presence. Today, I invite you to embark on a transformative journey, one that will challenge the conventional notions of friendship and social connection, and instead reveal the profound beauty of living joyfully alone. Throughout this journey, you will discover practical, time-tested practices drawn from Buddhist philosophy that empower you to heal naturally, foster authentic relationships, and live a life filled with purpose and inner strength. As you listen, let your heart open to the possibility that every moment of solitude is a precious opportunity, a chance to truly know yourself, to grow, and to radiate that inner light to the world. So, are you ready to begin this journey of self-healing and personal empowerment? Let's step forward together and explore the transformative power of living joyfully, even when you're alone. Have you ever noticed how the things that once defined our happiness gradually fade into the background as we grow older? In our youth, we chase after constant social validation, seeking to fill every moment with busy interactions and endless connections. But as the years pass, a quiet transformation begins to take shape, a shift in priorities that invites us to rediscover our inner self. In the teachings of Buddhism, we learn that attachment to external validation is one of the greatest sources of suffering. When we are young, our identity is often shaped by the number of friends we have or by the roles we play in society. Yet, as we mature, we begin to see that true fulfillment isn't measured by how many people surround us, It's found in the depth of our relationship with ourselves. This is the moment when self-reliance blossoms, a realization that our inner strength and peace come from within, not from others. Imagine standing at the edge of a serene lake at sunrise. In the stillness of that moment, you are entirely present with your own being, no distractions, no expectations from the world. In that quiet, you realize that you are complete just as you are. This is the essence of self-reliance. It's about trusting that your worth isn't determined by external noise, but by the quiet, steadfast voice inside you that knows your true value. As our priorities shift, we begin to embrace solitude, not as a void, but as a sanctuary where we can nurture our inner wisdom. We learn that the constant need for connection isn't a sign of incompleteness. It's a habit formed by years of external conditioning. When we allow ourselves the freedom to be alone, we create space to reflect, to grow, and ultimately, to reconnect with our authentic selves. This transition can feel unsettling at first. After all, we have been taught to equate social activity with happiness. But the beauty of this transformation lies in the liberation it offers. No longer burdened by the pressure to fit in or impress, you find the freedom to engage with others on your own terms, enriching each relationship with authenticity and deep care. Ask yourself, what if the secret to true contentment lies in trusting yourself, in realizing that you are enough just as you are? Embrace that shift, and you'll discover a new level of strength, a strength that comes from within, paving the way for a life filled with genuine connection, peace, and joy. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by life's chaos, your mind racing with stress, and wished for a moment of complete stillness? Imagine if you could tap into a sanctuary within yourself, a quiet space where you can reset, find clarity, and nurture your inner strength. This sanctuary is meditation, a simple yet powerful practice that awakens your inner healing power. Meditation is not about escaping from life. It's about engaging with it fully by returning to the present moment. It is the art of pausing amidst the storm and reconnecting with your breath, the very rhythm of your existence. When you sit in silence and focus on each breath, you create a space where stress dissolves and inner peace emerges. This practice is as natural as the sunrise, offering you a daily opportunity to restore balance and calm in both body and mind. Consider the metaphor of a turbulent river. In times of stress, your mind may feel like that river, churning, unpredictable, and full of obstacles. Meditation is like a gentle dam that calms the rushing water, allowing you to see clearly and move forward with purpose. Scientific studies have shown that regular meditation can lower cortisol levels, improve concentration, and even boost your immune system. In other words, when you cultivate a habit of meditation, you're not only soothing your mind, but also fortifying your entire being. Let me share a brief story. Sarah, a hardworking professional, struggled with chronic stress and sleepless nights. Despite trying various remedies, Nothing brought lasting relief until she discovered meditation. At first, sitting still felt foreign and challenging. But with persistence, she learned to embrace those few minutes of quiet each day. Gradually, she noticed her mind growing calmer, her sleep deepening, and a newfound sense of resilience taking root in her life. Sarah's transformation is a testament to the healing power that lies within each of us. So, I invite you to start small. Find a quiet corner, close your eyes, and take a deep, mindful breath. Let each exhale release the tension that has built up over time. With each breath, imagine your worries dissolving, leaving behind space for hope and renewal. In that moment, you are reconnecting with your true self, your source of strength and healing. Embrace meditation as a daily ritual. Over time, you will notice that this simple practice not only calms your mind but also transforms your entire life. One peaceful breath at a time. Imagine waking up and truly experiencing the present, feeling the cool morning air, savoring the aroma of your first cup of tea, and noticing every detail of your surroundings without distraction. Mindful living is the art of being fully present in every moment, allowing you to connect deeply with yourself and the world around you. In our fast-paced lives, we often rush through daily activities on autopilot, barely aware of the richness each moment holds. Yet, when you choose to slow down and embrace mindfulness, even the simplest tasks become profound acts of self-care. Whether it's eating a meal, taking a walk, or engaging in conversation, mindfulness transforms these ordinary experiences into opportunities to nourish your mind, body, and spirit. By practicing mindful living, you learn to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This awareness helps you break free from the endless cycle of stress and worry. Instead of dwelling on past regrets or fretting about the future, you anchor yourself in the present. Every moment becomes a chance to rediscover joy, creativity, and inner peace. Consider the beauty of a single flower blooming in a quiet garden, a reminder that life's true treasures are often found in small, unassuming moments. When you practice mindfulness, you begin to see the world with fresh eyes. A simple walk outside becomes a meditation in motion, where each step is filled with gratitude and every sound is a reminder of the interconnectedness of all life. Mindful living also empowers you to cultivate deeper, more authentic relationships. When you are fully present, you give others the gift of your undivided attention. Conversations become more meaningful, and connections grow stronger because they are rooted in genuine care and respect. Today, I invite you to integrate mindfulness into your everyday life. Pause before each meal. Take a deep breath during busy moments, and truly listen when someone speaks to you. By embracing each moment with awareness and gratitude, you create a life filled with purpose, balance, and profound joy. Are you ready to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary? Embrace mindful living and let every moment become a stepping stone to a healthier, happier you. Have you ever wondered how your daily thoughts and actions could be the seeds that shape your overall health and well-being? In the wisdom of Buddhism, karma is the simple yet profound law of cause and effect. Every thought, every word, every action plants a seed that eventually bears fruit in your life. Imagine your mind as a garden. When you nurture it with positive thoughts, kindness, and compassion, you create a fertile environment for vibrant health and happiness to blossom. Conversely, when negative emotions like anger, resentment, or worry take root, they slowly corrode your well-being, manifesting as stress, fatigue, or even chronic illness. Consider two individuals facing the same physical challenge, such as a minor illness. One constantly ruminates over stress and anger, while the other embraces a positive, hopeful mindset. Modern science supports what ancient wisdom has long taught us. The body responds to the energy of your mind. The person who chooses optimism and calm is likely to experience a faster recovery and better overall health, because their body benefits from reduced stress hormones and a more resilient immune response. This understanding empowers you to take charge of your own destiny. You are not a passive recipient of fate, but an active gardener of your health. Every moment is an opportunity to choose. Will you sow seeds of negativity that create ripples of discomfort? Or will you plant thoughts of peace, gratitude, and love that nourish your body and spirit? Reflect on your daily choices each time you respond to a challenge with patience. Each moment you pause to express gratitude, you are actively cultivating a positive karmic garden. Remember, the quality of your life is directly influenced by the energy you generate through your thoughts and actions. Today, I invite you to become mindful of the seeds you plant in your life. Embrace practices that promote positivity, such as meditation, affirmations, and acts of kindness, and watch as your overall health and happiness flourish. By consciously choosing to nurture a peaceful, loving mind, you pave the way for a future filled with vitality and joy. Take a moment now to consider, what seeds are you planting today? Choose wisely, for you are the master of your destiny. Imagine stepping outside and feeling the soft caress of the wind, the gentle rustling of leaves, and the warm glow of sunlight on your skin. In our modern lives, we often find ourselves disconnected from nature, trapped in concrete jungles and surrounded by endless noise. But what if true healing lies in returning to the natural world? Buddhist wisdom teaches that nature is not merely a backdrop to our lives, it is a living teacher and a powerful source of nourishment for both the body and the mind. When you reconnect with nature, you allow yourself to breathe deeply, to slow down, and to rediscover the innate rhythm that has sustained all living beings for centuries. Consider the image of a tranquil forest path or the serene flow of a gentle river. In these moments, the external world seems to align with your inner state, washing away stress and worry. Scientific research now supports what ancient sages have known all along. Spending time in nature can reduce stress hormones, lower blood pressure, and even boost your immune system. It revitalizes your spirit and brings clarity to your mind. Take a moment to reflect on your own experiences. When was the last time you walked barefoot on soft grass? Listen to the song of birds, or simply stood under an open sky. These experiences, no matter how brief, remind you that you are part of a greater, harmonious whole, a dynamic interplay of energy, growth, and renewal. Embracing nature doesn't require grand gestures. It can be as simple as tending to a garden, taking a quiet walk in a nearby park, or even bringing a bit of nature indoors with a potted plant. Each connection with nature acts as a gentle reset button, allowing your mind to quiet, your body to relax, and your spirit to rejuvenate. Today, I invite you to step outside and rediscover the healing power of the natural world. Let the beauty and simplicity of nature remind you that healing starts from within, and that your inner peace is waiting to be nurtured. Reconnect with nature, and in doing so, reconnect with your own true self. Have you ever felt weighed down by persistent negative thoughts, old grudges, or unresolved pain? Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with memories and emotions that no longer serve you. Each step becomes harder, and your spirit grows tired. Detoxing your mind is about releasing that burden, clearing away the clutter of past hurts and toxic emotions so you can move forward with clarity and peace. Begin by acknowledging the negative feelings that have taken root. These emotions, whether anger, sadness, or regret, act like stubborn weeds in the garden of your mind. They grow when neglected, crowding out the nourishing thoughts that could help you thrive. Instead of trying to suppress or ignore them, allow yourself to truly feel them, and then gently let them go. Journaling can be a powerful tool in this process. Write down what you feel, then symbolically release those words by tearing up the paper or simply setting it aside. Practice mindfulness throughout your day. When a negative thought arises, pause for a moment. Observe it without judgment, like a cloud passing in a clear sky, and then let it drift away. This practice creates space between your feelings and your reactions, allowing you to choose responses that lead to healing rather than further pain. Visualize your mind as a clear, calm pond. When disturbed, the ripples distort your reflection. With each mindful breath, imagine smoothing out those ripples, restoring the pond to its tranquil state. Over time, as you consistently practice letting go, you'll notice that the weight of old wounds begins to lift, replaced by a renewed sense of inner freedom and resilience. Remember, detoxing your mind is not a sign of weakness, it's an act of strength and self-respect. It requires courage to confront and release the negative energies that have held you captive for so long. Embrace this process as a gift to yourself, one that opens the door to greater clarity, creativity, and joy. Ask yourself, what negative thought or emotion am I ready to release today? Let each moment of mindful letting go be a step toward a healthier, lighter, and more empowered you. Take a deep breath and let go. Allow your mind to clear and your spirit to soar free. Imagine a world where every hurt, every disappointment, and every moment of pain could be transformed by a single, powerful act of kindness. Compassion is that transformative force, a medicine for the heart that not only heals wounds but also nurtures our inner strength and connection with others. Compassion goes far beyond merely feeling sympathy for someone else's struggles. It is an active, deep-seated empathy that compels you to understand and share in the pain of others while also offering kindness and forgiveness. When you cultivate compassion, you create a safe space within yourself, a place where judgment fades away and genuine love takes root. Think of a time when you felt hurt by someone's words or actions. Holding on to that pain can weigh heavily on your spirit, much like carrying a burden that grows heavier with each passing day. But what if, instead, you chose to release that pain through compassion? Imagine extending forgiveness not only to those who have hurt you but also to yourself. In doing so, you free your heart from the chains of resentment and create room for peace to flourish. Scientific research supports what ancient Buddhist wisdom has long taught. Practicing compassion can lower stress, improve emotional resilience, and even boost physical health. When you engage in acts of kindness, whether by offering a listening ear, a gentle smile, or a helping hand, you begin to radiate positive energy. This not only heals you from within but also ripples outward, touching the lives of others and strengthening the bonds that connect us all. Consider the profound impact of a compassionate heart, a heart that refuses to hold grudges, that sees beyond mistakes, and that chooses love over anger. Such a heart is like a wellspring of healing, offering solace and strength even in the face of life's most challenging moments. So, I invite you today, embrace compassion as your daily practice. Allow your heart to open, forgive freely, and give kindness generously. As you do, watch how your own inner pain transforms into profound healing, and how your compassionate actions create a more loving, interconnected world. Have you ever noticed how a simple melody can shift your mood in an instant? The gentle resonance of sound has a profound impact on our well-being. It's a powerful tool that goes far beyond mere noise. For centuries, Buddhist traditions have used chanting, mantras, and sacred songs to restore balance and foster healing. Modern science now supports what ancient wisdom has long known. Sound can alter our brainwaves, reduce stress, and even boost our immune system. Imagine your mind as a calm, still pond. When you listen to soothing sounds, It's like a pebble being gently dropped into that pond. The ripples bring clarity and peace, washing away tension and anxiety. Conversely, harsh or discordant sounds can disturb that calm, much like rough waves disrupting a quiet lake. Through intentional sound practices, you have the power to guide your inner state toward harmony and healing. Take a moment now to try a simple exercise. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and take a deep, slow breath. Then, softly chant a calming mantra, such as Om Shanti, meaning peace. Feel the vibration of the sound resonate within you, spreading calm from your core outwards. Notice how each repetition smooths out the ripples of stress, drawing your mind into a state of gentle clarity. This practice isn't reserved for monks or spiritual gurus. It's available to anyone seeking to improve their health and mood. Whether you use music, chanting, or even the natural sounds of the environment, embrace sound as a healing modality. It helps realign your energy, restores balance to your body, and opens a doorway to deep inner peace. Remember, every time you let soothing sounds fill your space, you are taking a step toward a more centered, vibrant you. Embrace the healing power of sound and allow it to transform your everyday life into a symphony of health, peace, and joyful energy. Imagine each meal as not merely fuel for your body, but as a sacred ritual that connects you deeply with nature and your inner self. In our fast-paced world, we often eat on autopilot, rushing through meals without truly tasting or appreciating the food before us. But what if you could transform your eating habits into a powerful practice of mindfulness and healing? Mindful eating is the art of fully engaging with your meal. It means savoring every bite, noticing the vibrant colors, textures, and flavors, and recognizing that each morsel carries the energy of the earth. When you slow down and eat with intention, you not only nourish your body but also create a moment of connection with the present, grounding yourself in the now. Now, consider the practice of fasting, a time-honored tradition in many spiritual disciplines. Fasting isn't about deprivation or punishment. It's about giving your digestive system a well-deserved rest and allowing your body to detoxify and regenerate. By temporarily refraining from food, you create space for your body to focus on healing. Research shows that intermittent fasting can boost metabolism, reduce inflammation, and even improve mental clarity. Imagine starting your day with a light, mindful breakfast, fully appreciating the natural flavors and the nourishment it provides. Later, allow yourself a period of fasting, a time when you listen to your body's quiet signals, letting it rest and renew. This practice not only helps cleanse your body but also sharpens your awareness, making you more in tune with your true needs. Incorporate mindful eating by taking a moment before each bite to express gratitude for the food on your plate, recognizing the journey it took from the earth to your table. Let each meal remind you that you are part of a larger, vibrant ecosystem. Today, challenge yourself to transform your relationship with food. Embrace mindful eating and experiment with fasting as tools to revitalize your health, boost your energy, and deepen your connection with life. Each conscious choice at the table is a step toward a healthier, more balanced existence. If this message inspires you, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your journey toward a nourished body and a revitalized spirit starts with every mindful bite. Have you ever clutched onto memories or emotions so tightly that they began to weigh you down, like chains holding you back from truly living? The art of letting go is about releasing those burdens, be they regrets, resentment, or old wounds that hinder your journey to inner healing and freedom. Imagine holding a burning ember in your hand. The tighter you grip, the more it burns you. Our emotional pain works much the same way. When we cling to our past or the negative feelings that arise from it, we imprison ourselves in a cycle of suffering. Letting go is not forgetting or dismissing your experiences, it is acknowledging them with compassion and then releasing them so you can move forward unencumbered. Buddhist teachings remind us that suffering arises from attachment. By learning to let go, you free your heart to heal and create space for new, positive experiences. Visualize your mind as a vast, clear sky. When clouds of negativity pass through, rather than holding on to them, allow them to drift away, revealing the infinite blue beyond. This gentle act of release brings clarity and lightness to your soul. To practice letting go, start with a simple exercise. Sit quietly for a few minutes, breathe deeply, and identify one thought or feeling that weighs you down. Imagine that thought as a leaf on a stream. Watch it float away, carried by the current, until it is out of sight. Repeat this process until you feel a sense of relief. Remember, letting go is not a sign of weakness, it is an act of courage and self-love. It liberates you from the past and empowers you to embrace the present with open arms. As you practice this art daily, you'll discover that the more you let go, the more space you create for healing, growth, and joy. Embrace the power of letting go and allow yourself to be free. Your journey to healing begins with each release, clearing the path for a brighter, more fulfilled future. As we reach the end of our transformative journey, remember that the power to heal, to find inner peace, and to live joyfully alone lies within you. Today, we've explored timeless Buddhist wisdom, how the mind and body are interconnected, how meditation quiets the storm within, and how compassion, mindfulness, and letting go pave the way for a balanced life. Each practice we discussed is a step toward reclaiming your inner strength and unlocking a life filled with purpose, vitality, and deep connection. Think back on the insights you've gained, the clarity that comes from mindful living, the empowerment of releasing old wounds, and the beauty of reconnecting with nature. These aren't just abstract ideas, they are practical tools that, when woven into your daily life, transform each moment into an opportunity for growth and healing. Now is the time to act. Begin with a single mindful breath tomorrow morning. Choose a moment of silence amid your busy day, or gently let go of a burden that no longer serves you. Every small step is a victory, paving the way for a brighter, healthier future. If this message has resonated with you and sparked a new possibility for your life, please show your support. Hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment sharing your experiences or the one mindful practice you're excited to start. Your engagement not only inspires us to create more life-changing content, but also helps build a community of individuals committed to living authentically and joyfully. Thank you for spending this precious time with me. Embrace your inner healer. Trust in your own strength, and step boldly into the future you deserve. Remember, every day is a new opportunity to grow, to let go, and to shine from within. Stay inspired, stay mindful, and most importantly, stay true to yourself.